there's not many of us here today, but I just want to share some stuff with you that the Lord has shared with me. God is great, saints, and He teaches His people to be very careful. And we have to be careful in this day and age because if we don't, we're falling to things that's not God. Somebody say amen. And it's strange. It's strange that the church is easily seduced and easily tricked by things that we're supposed to know better. Somebody say amen. No, 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 no. I want y'all to just open up your minds because the first thing the Lord taught us was to recognize Him, right? How do I recognize Him? Through His Word, right? And through not only His Word, but through what I see, right? So give me my phone, Mama. I got some notes on there. I need it. Huh? And if I don't see certain things, if I don't see certain things, then I can't actually uh, understand what's going on, right? The Bible tells us, it says, watch as well as pray. Am I right? Yes. It tells us to watch as well as pray. Amen? And let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter number 26. Matthew 26. I'm gonna go through just a couple of scriptures. So I want to teach you something today. Just want to teach a couple of things, and so we're going to go home with some ice cream and all that good stuff we like. Somebody say amen. Matthew 26. Go down to verse number 41. Start at verse 36. Amen.
Then Jesus came within to a place called Bethany, and said to his disciples, sit here while I go and pray over there. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and he began to be sorrowful and deeply distressed. Then he said to them, my soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even to death. Stay here and watch with me.
Amen.
He went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as you will.
Amen.
Then he came to the disciples and found them sleeping and said to them,
oh, wait. No, he told them, I need you to be watching, right? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pray. Do you have my back or not? Right? He over there praying, and he come back, and what's going on with them? They sleep. And it's just like the church today, right? Jesus is going away to prepare a place for us, interceding for us, and we're asleep. We're sleeping because we're falling for anything we're falling for because we are looking, the church is looking for everything except Him.
Come on in here.
Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus, have mercy in here today. We're looking for so many things that's not Him, right? And we're running behind things that seems like Him, but it says watch, right? As well as pray. If we're watching and praying, we know the difference between Christ and things that are not like Christ. The enemy's slick, y'all. You know what? The enemy can imitate God real good because he's been around him from the beginning of time. So he can imitate God real good. It's easy to imitate the things of God, but it's hard to originate it. Amen? It's easy to imitate the things of God, but it's hard to originate it. Somebody say amen. That's right. Bring that back to me. I need that. everything right. Somebody say amen. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. Amen. Originate. Because God has already originated. We got to follow the original plan. Praise the Lord, somebody. So if we're watching, right, and praying, and we know the signs of the time, there's signs that we need to be looking for. He said, watch as well as pray. We're watching for the signs, and we're praying for him to come, right? But what folks are doing is they're just praying for him to come, and they're not watching the signs, because the signs will show you when he's coming. Because no man knows the time or the hour, right? And you probably seen on years ago when the year 2000, everybody was saying the world going, and y'all remember that. Everybody buying water and tuna fish and canned goods and whatnot. 12 o'clock, everybody going to die. 12 o'clock, right? Remember that? Or the world just going, remember that? Huh? Yeah. Y2K, right? And then after that, there was somebody preaching that October the 12th or something like that a couple of years back that Christ was coming back. A whole bunch of stuff. Nobody knows the time nor the day when he's coming. But nobody know that. So when you hear people talk about the time and the day, you know right away that's not God. Right. It's common sense, right? Because the Bible says don't nobody know. Not even the angels, not even, don't nobody know. So if nobody knows, if somebody says that they know, you know that's a liar. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. It's not hard to figure that out, right? Right. But why do people follow it? Because they're looking for something to what? Believe. Amen. They're looking for something to hold on to. But God is saying, listen, no matter what you see or what seems to be good, I don't want you following that. Yes, Jesus. Because you're supposed to what? Know better. Lord have mercy. Lord, help me today, Lord. I'm going to need your help today. Y'all pray for me. Huh? Look now, let's go to 1 John chapter 1. Yeah, 1 John. 1 John. Let's try. Yeah, 1 John chapter 4. Go to 1 John chapter 4. All right? Glory to God. Huh? I just want to make you think a little bit today. I just want you to think. See, the church has stopped thinking. And this is the problem when we don't think. Right? Yes. This is the problem when we don't think. When we just follow the leader, then that's a problem. Somebody say amen. My God. Huh? Huh? Read it. Come on. 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. There's some good stuff here. Look now. Watch now. Huh? It says, beloved, do not believe every spirit. Uh-huh. But test the spirits, whether they are of God. Because many false prophets have gone out into the world. Stop there. He said, don't believe. He said, don't believe every spirit. Everything saying his son and kick him in the side is not God. Everything that's falling on the floor is not God. Right. Somebody say amen. Amen. Every song you hear, praise God, is not orchestrated by God. Amen. Some folks came up with these worship songs just to make some money. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Huh? I got a way to make some money. My voice sounds good. I got a gift or a talent, so I know I can sell this to the church. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me in here today. So look what it says. It says, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of God. Because many false prophets are going out into the world. They're already in the world already. They're already here. They're already out. They're gone already. They're out. Right? So we got to know how to test the spirit of God. How to try it. Right? Because the enemy has a tongue too. But it's a false tongue. Don't you know there's churches out there today teaching people how to speak in tongues? They teaching it. You can't teach nobody how to speak in tongues. That's a heavenly language that comes from God.
Right.
Somebody say amen. That's the language that God gives you to communicate. Y'all ain't going to talk to me with him. And I can't, it's something that you utter, praise God, that language that you utter between you and him that confuses the enemy. Can't nobody teach you that. Bless your Lord. Huh? Read some more of that. That's some good stuff. Come on, come on.
Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you know the spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses.
He said, this is how you test it.
I got it.
By this you know. How do I know if something is real? Or somebody who claiming to be a prophet, or somebody who claiming to be a preacher, pastor, whatever it is, how do I know that's real? By this, by what?
By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come into the flesh is of God.
Watch now. Everybody not going to confess that right there.
And every spirit that does not confess that Jesus Christ has come into the flesh is not of God.
Stop right there. Stop. That's good stuff right there, right? So if a person, prophet, or claim to be prophet, or claim to be whatever, can't confess that Jesus Christ has come into the flesh and he's Lord, right? That spirit that you know that's in that person is not of God. That's one way you test it. Right? That's one way you test it. Why? Because you can be connected to some folk or connected to some stuff that's not of God and not even know it. Praise the Lord. All these fads that's going on in this world today, these social media crazes and all this nonsense. You got pastors on the doggone social media cursing and all kind of stuff going on today. Just acting a fool. But you know what? The world wants that, right? And the church is tagging right along to it, right? So watch this. You got to watch what you attach yourself to. Because when we attach ourselves to certain things, I want to help you here. You become a partaker in that person's sin. If I know better, right? And somebody's doing something wrong and I know better, and I still apply myself to that, and I don't try to correct that, I become a what? A part of that. So now I'm a partaker in that because I know it's wrong, but I'm not saying anything about it, and I'm still connecting myself to it, so I become a part of it. The law got it right when it says guilty by what? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Say they got that from the word. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. If I'm in the car with you, right, or you in the car with me, they find drugs in the car, who's going? It's normally the owner of the car, right? But now they're taking everybody. Are they gonna talk to me? Huh? That's why my old friends and folks from back in the day, praise the Lord. Huh? From back in the day, huh? I need to ride there to a hotel. Hold tight, cuz. Are you riding dirty? You know what I mean? Do you got anything? Cause you ain't riding with me if you riding dirty, cuz. That's just I know how you roll. Cause they ain't taking my car, they ain't taking me either. So if you got something, start walking. Cause I love you. I love you, man. I take care of you, whatever you need. But you drop that stuff that you got, and we can ride together. But other than that, I can't ride with you. Right. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me, especially when you know. Right. So it's the same thing. If I know what this person has, and he's with me or she's with me, then what? I'm guilty by what? Association, because I know. It's different when you don't know. Right. See, God holds us accountable for what we know. So we don't know something, then we're not accountable for that. But when we find out certain things, it's up to us to make a choice on what we know. Right. Y'all ain't gonna hear me in here today. Watch now. Huh? Give me some more of that. Look, give me just some good stuff. Give me some more. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that does not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is not of God. Okay. And in this is the spirit of the Antichrist. So if they can't confess that Jesus is the Son of God to come in the flesh, then that spirit is actually the spirit of the what? Antichrist, against Christ. You got someone confess that he's a great man. Someone confess that he's a prophet of the Lord. Huh? But who's saying that Jesus is Lord?
Come on.
Huh? He's the Lord of my life. He's the Lord of this earth. You gotta watch that. Because there's going to be some things springing up in this time that people are going to be running after, but it's going to be false. And they're not going to understand because it's going to sound just like God. It's going to feel like, huh? Watch now. That's why you cannot go. Listen to me real good. The spirit is not about goose pimples. Huh? Not about the head standing up on the back of your neck. I felt God good. No, you ain't know. No. Because my wife can touch me in a certain place in the head, can stand up on the back of my neck, right? Y'all ain't gonna hear me in here. Y'all come on now. You get goose pimples, right, from somebody touching you, right? Right? God ain't about your emotions. He's about your spirit, right? So don't judge the move of God on feelings.
Jesus. Hey.
The move of God engulfs, watch now, your inner man, because the move of God, no matter how you feel, the move of God will have you to worship and praise Him.
Right.
No matter how you feel. Give me some more of that.
Which you have heard was coming and is now already in the world. You are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world.
Stop right there. It says, what you've heard, right, that it should come, right? And it's now already, it is in the world. That stuff is already operating right now. It's operating in the world right now. And we got to be careful because, like I said, it looks exactly like God. Huh? And you got to know the difference, right? How do I know the difference? By knowing what the word said. Huh? Give me some more of that. Just some good stuff. Give me some more.
You are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world.
Uh-huh.
They are of the world, therefore they speak as of the world, and the world hears them.
Come on.
Okay, ouch.
They're of the world, and they speak of the world, and the world hears them.
Okay.
Huh? So you're going to see that false prophets are going to rise up and gather a great following. And the church going to think it's a move of God, but it really ain't.
Jesus.
Because they're of the world, and the world what? Hears them. Y'all ain't going to hear me in here. The world hears them. Watch them. The enemy is setting up a false church to deceive billions.
Oh, God.
Operating under the guise of being Christians. Because the world hears them. They can hear that. They can understand that because the one who's putting it out is of the world and is speaking to the world. Let somebody from Christ come and stand right next to that person, and say the same thing, right? Watch now, that they're saying or trying to convert them. They're not going to hear that person of Christ. Why? Because they want to hear the person what? Of the world. So you already know that it was going to happen. So why are we so surprised when we find out great information? Huh? You got to be very careful of this stuff that's popping up. Celebrity stuff. Don't follow that. Be careful, man. We smarter than that, ain't we? We think the Bible. Oh, come on. Give me a little bit more. I'm trying to get to a place, y'all. Come on.
You are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world.
Okay.
They are the world. Therefore, they speak as of the world.
Come on.
And the world hears them.
Mm-hmm.
We are of God.
Mm-hmm.
He who knows God hears us. He who is not of God does not hear us.
See that?
By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
See, by this you know.
Jesus,
you know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error by who hear you and who don't. Praise the Lord. Because most folk want to hear these days, they're looking for, the Bible calls that itching ears. I want to hear what I want to hear. No, it doesn't work like that. I can't hear only what I want to hear, because if I hear only what I want to hear, that's going to get me in trouble. Because that's feeding my flesh, not my spirit, man. Right? Huh? So they are of the world, so the world going to hear them. Watch now, and you'll understand this. If they're of the world, oh my God, Lord, help me with this. This. What I mean, if they're of the world, right, and the world hears them, so when they start opening up their mouth and the church start following them, portions of the church, large sums of the church start to follow them, then that tells you those church folk are of the what? Y'all ain't gonna talk to me in here. This is common sense stuff, but nobody take time to what? Think. Nobody's thinking. Everybody trying to be mystical, great revival. No! The Bible says when God is on his way, it's going to be a great falling away. It's going to be a great falling away. What do you mean, Pastor? It's going to be running after false prophets. Huh? Falling away from the truth. Being deceived. Hey, let's go. I'm going to show you.
7.
Come on.
Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God.
Come on now.
And everyone who loves is born of God and knows God. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love.
There you go.
In this, the love of God was manifested towards us, that God has sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him.
Watch now. Look, stop right there. The love of God not only shows us love, but the love of God shows us discipline too. See, God love. We love our kids, right? I love my son. I love my kids, all my kids, my grandkids. But when they get out of hand, I'm whooping their butt. That's just it. Why? Because I love them. A father that don't love their kids ain't gonna what? Chastise them. Somebody say that. Huh? Being chastised shows what? Love. Huh? Oh, God is love, God is love. But yeah, he's love, but he's not going to let you do anything you want to do either. Love says, stop. Don't do that. That's love. Right? Huh? Not loving somebody, say, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. Do your thing. Go ahead. I don't care nothing about you. I'm not going to stop you. Right? Go ahead and destroy yourself. That's not love. Love says, stop. I love you too much to go in that direction. That's love. Watch now. I'm getting somewhere. I'm trying to get somewhere. I really am. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter number 24. I'm going to try to close up here, okay? Matthew, chapter number 24. I just want to help you to think today. I just want you to think. I'm getting kind of disgusted with the church following everything. And it makes us who are trying to really do something, it makes me disgusted, number one. It disgusts me. It makes me sick to see folks who've been in God or claim to know God don't know him, don't know the signs of him, don't know the things of him, and will follow any little thing that comes along without testing it. Huh? When Paul got converted from uh, Saul to Paul on the road to Damascus, he had an encounter with God. And in that encounter with God, when God knocked him off his horse, the first thing he said was, Lord. He recognized the authority of Jesus. Jesus is what? Lord. Y'all ain't want to talk to me in here today. Huh? So he had the ability, watch now, and the mindset to understand that Jesus was Lord, recognizing the Spirit of God. I just told y'all, those who can recognize God, hear him, right? And if they can't say Jesus is what? Lord, then that's not the right spirit. The first thing Paul said was what? Lord. Watch now. Watch. But the church are not testing things anymore. Even when Paul got his sight back, they wanted Cornelius to go down there and pray for him. They're like, man, I ain't going down there. That joke was killing people, man. Nah, man. Nah, Lord, you sure this what you want me to do? Right? He went down there and prayed for him anyway. Even Peter and the other apostles, they were skeptical what? Of including him because they wasn't what? Sure. They wanted to what? Be sure and test them. Why the church ain't being sure no more? Huh? You better be sure what you want behind, because if not, you become a what? Partaker of that mess. And you're going to be accountable for it. Be careful. I don't want behind it. I test everything. Because if I don't test it, my salvation is at stake. I came too far for that nonsense, man. I done come too far to be running behind some nonsense when I know it don't look right to me. Huh? And it don't add up with the word of God. Right? So where we at? We're in Matthew, right? 24. Matthew 24. Right? I need my glasses. First, Matthew 24, verse 3.
Okay. Now as he sat on the Mount of Olives,
okay,
the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us when will these things be? And what will be the sign of your coming and the end of age?
Watch now. Now nobody don't want to talk about this no more, because everybody's so confused about being looking for familiar spirits. Huh? What is a familiar spirit? A familiar spirit is what makes me feel good. What's familiar to me. Right? So if something that makes me feel good or makes me happy, that's familiar to me, right? I run behind that. But he said, listen, I'm trying to get you away from that and get you on the right track. Right? If we're operating under the Spirit of God, right, then you know God, you know His Spirit. Watch now, that's the familiar spirit to you. So now I can run behind the things of God, not of the things of the world.
Yes.
The things of the world become unfamiliar. God ain't gonna hear me in here. They become unfamiliar when you operate under the Spirit of the Lord. Give me some more. Come on, this is good stuff. Watch now.
And Jesus answered and said to him.
They came to him and they said, listen, I need you to tell me. Read that again, because I messed that up.
Now, as they sat on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when will these things be?
Okay, he said, listen, please tell us, when will these things be? Come on.
And what will be the sign of your coming and the end of age?
So tell us when these things are going to happen, and what will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age. We need to know. So he sat there and he told them.
And Jesus answered and said to them, Take heed.
He said, listen. Take heed means to listen.
That no one deceives you. For many will come in my name.
Watch now.
Saying, I am the Christ. And will deceive many.
Stop. You need to do some history. You need to do some research. Up until this time, there have been many cult leaders. Right? Having people kill themselves, commit suicide, praise God, under the guise that they were the Christ. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Y'all need to do your history, because this is not talking about tomorrow, not talking about 20 years from now. This stuff been happening already. Many false prophets will come in my name, right? And what they do is the first thing they do, watch that, the first thing they do is they claim to be the Messiah, right? And they claim to do this and they claim to do that. They claim to be who the one who God has sent, right? And they start doing all kind of things to get people, mind brainwashed, distracted. They deprive them of certain things. They keep them away from their family. Watch now. They don't want them to associate with nobody, right? Those are signs of things that's not like God. Give me some more. Come on.
Take heed that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name saying, I am the Christ.
Right.
And will deceive many. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Stop. You hear about that now, right? So this is telling us that these are the signs of the what? Times. These are the signs that Christ is coming back soon. You hear wars. You hear rumors of wars. There's war going on right now in the Middle East. It's been going on for years. But then you hear of rumors of we're going to war. You hear rumors of this missile shooting this and that missile shooting. No, they're going to talk to me. Huh? You hear rumors of all these things, right? But we got to understand because these are the signs of the time. The Bible says these things are going to happen. So why are we acting like everything all right? Huh? We acting like that these signs ain't kicking off, right? And the church is following stuff that they shouldn't follow because they're not understanding the times. Or, watch here now, they're just ignoring the times. Huh? Because some folks, watch now, some folks, they understand certain things, but they're looking for a move. They're looking for, they're looking for revival. They're looking for a move of God so much so that they'll follow anything. I'm not looking for that. See, I'm looking for him.
Yes.
Huh? Give me some more. Come on.
Take heed that no one deceives you, for many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and deceive many. And you will hear wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Hold on now. He said, see that you are not troubled. Right? Because all these things got to come to pass. So when you hear all these things and whatnot, that's why people talk about politics. I don't get involved in that because it don't trouble me. It don't trouble me. You know why? Because I know these things got to happen. And you can pray till your brains fall out and still go happen.
Ain't nothing but the truth.
Watch now. What? Look, if God said that these things got to happen, right? Who are we to pray against the prophecy of God?
Yeah. That's right.
We are wasting what?
Time.
Pray for something else. Please. Pray for something else because this stuff's going to happen. Huh? Pray for something else. Pray for your salvation. Pray for more folks to be saved.
Hey.
Huh? I don't pray for no politicians. Forget them. They're all liars. Because the next one that rise up, if he ain't corrupted, my God. Because when they rise up, if he's not corrupted, once he get in that wolf, that den, he's going to be corrupted. It's just the way it works. Because if he don't get corrupted, he's putting them out. That's just the way it is. And we can't change it. It ain't going to be changed. You know why? Because it's at these things, what? They got to happen. They got to happen. Oh, God, we want to change this. Oh, yeah, okay. Sit back, I told you I'm not changing that. If he say he ain't changing it, then it's already set in motion, right? The false prophets are here, right? Everything is already set in motion. Wars and rumors of wars are already here. This ball is already rolling. He ain't stopping it. Give me some more. Lord have mercy. Come on. I like it. It's just the Bible. Come on.
See that you are not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Come on.
And there will be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes.
Stop now. Now you see that nations begin to rise up against nation, right? You see kingdoms begin to come against kingdom, right? You see in certain places there are famines, right? You see in certain places there's disease. You're only going to talk to me. All kind of stuff is going on. It may not hit here yet, right? But the earth is beginning not to yield her strength. What do you mean, Pastor? The earth is not producing, huh? Like it used to. It's beginning it's beginning to get barren. Y'all ain't gonna hear me here today. This is why they got so many genetically modified stuff. They creating stuff because the earth is not yielding. And we're wondering why people are getting sick with all kinds of diseases because they're creating a pesticide. It's being created because the earth is not yielding, so they're making all these things. They're making all kinds of stuff with this genetically modified grapes and whatever it is. They're making it, and because it's being made and not naturally grown, right? The stuff that we put in our bodies is giving us giving folks all kinds of sickness. And you know what? They know that. They know that. But they'll make money if you're willing to spend it. They don't know where cancer comes from? Huh? This stuff wasn't so widespread 50 years ago, was it? It's money in that. Praise the Lord, somebody. Huh? All of a sudden, they got something for HIV now that's undetected. All of a sudden.
Whoa, come on in here, Pastor.
All of a sudden. Huh? They just got it. All of a sudden. We got something new. All of a sudden. Right? No. That mean he had that. Nobody knew about it. Right? What are you saying, Pastor? I'm saying these are the signs of the times. Right? We got to be very careful of what we're doing. Should we change our diet? Yeah, we should. You should. Certain things that I'm learning how to eat it a little bit different, right? All that genetically modified stuff, I watch some stuff, and I'm not gonna be eating that, man, because the stuff that they spray with the pestilence that they putting on there, right? Huh? They were talking about folks that that was doing lawn work, that they was using the pestilence stuff, the stuff pesticides doing lawn work, gave people cancer. That's only lawn work. Ain't no telling what they're dropping out of the sky, dropping on those crops and whatnot. Right? And we eating it. You can't wash this stuff off. It's growing into the stuff. It's in there. We eating it. So you wonder where all the stuff was coming from? Come on now. It's not hard to tell. Right? Because the earth is not yielding her strength. They're over there in different countries making rice out of plastic. Huh? And selling it. Folks eating it. Taking chicken and shooting it up with all kind of stuff. And they selling it, folks eating it, right? Because the earth is not yielding her strength anymore, right? She's not producing, right? Like she used to. This is where famine comes in, right? Pestilence and disease is coming. The fact of the matter is, it's coming because society is doing it to themselves. Come on, give me some more.
For nations will rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdoms, and there will be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in various places. All these things are the beginnings of sorrows. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation and kill you.
Stop now. Look, those things are the beginning of sorrows. The church is going to come under a great persecution, right? It's coming. It's coming. They took Bibles out of, certain places, and they took prayer out of school. They're trying to put it back. They took the Ten Commandments out of the courtrooms and whatnot. The country's supposed to be founded on certain things. They took it away. Right? They took it away because they didn't want to see it. Right? They didn't want to see it. So because they didn't want to see it, they don't have nothing to do with it. When you start talking about it, you're going to be persecuted for it.